Sides to every story. My name is Casey. Tonight we're going to be playing some Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition, and we are working our way through Vecna's Eve of Ruin. The party is currently on Kryn. They are in the Vault of the Three Moons. They are in the dungeon level of this vault, and they are working here both to recover a piece of the Rod of Several Parts and to undo a bit of magic being done. A pall of red moonlight has encircled the vault. Any were creatures that get within that red moonlight are forced into their mixed forms, their beast person forms, and lose any control or restraint they may have. That's particularly bad for the Blue Fire Wardens, a group of do-gooding werewolves that were targeted by this particular effect. The werewolves lost one of their leaders, Valandar, to the cultists and other followers of Lord Soth in the vault. The party has recovered Valandar in the most effective way possible by killing him and then revivifying him. But Valandar's feeling better now, sort of. He's well beaten up and poisoned, so he will not turn back into a werewolf while under the effects of the Red Moon. He and the Kender werewolf, Riffle, are looking to make their way back out of the area to safety to await report and possibly join in the assault once that magical effect is down. Before that happens, though, the party is taking the benefits of a short rest after a well-won fight with, I think, 3 wandering encounters from our lovely stream in our last session. And that's where we'll kind of pick up with a quick recap and a little call out of things that we know on the map and things that we don't know. The first one is when the party arrived, they were down in this area here. There were a pair of statues that turned out to be animate. They fought in a moonlight trap, the statues healing, the party fighting. Those were defeated. They made their way inside. There was a statue of an elven woman offering a suit of armor and arms for those who need it. A reverse escape tunnel leading to a hidden door down here. A hallway that they entered. And then when they arrived at this 4-way intersection here, they saw off to the west a massive silvery orb. That silvery orb looking like liquid metal floating in the air. We'll talk about what happened there in a moment. We had a couple of wraiths with horns on the line here. They were not being particularly stealthy at that point, so combat engaged. The wraiths blew their horns, summoning a horde of enemies from over here. Quick thinking put up a wall of force down at the corner. Quicker thinking later turned one of the ogre zombies against their own. There's now a huge pile of red paste and bone chunks down this entire hallway area here, and the ogre zombie has now joined Telovere's undead horde. During the combat, somebody decided to attack the silvery orb. That caused a clone or a homunculi of Lord Soth to step forward. That homunculi was defeated, causing the silvery figure to fall and splash out, as did the silvery orb, a communications device now rendered inert. As all that commotion was happening to the north, the werewolf Valandar was driven completely berserk, tore through the door of his holding cell, came down to encounter the party, and was rescued. And from the south, a undead, unlike one that we've seen before, bearing with them a black rose in a container, also raving mad, fell upon the party and was dispatched. At this point, the party backed back out, reunited Valandar with Riffle. Those two are ready to head out. Valandar is sort of, a little bit back in his senses and offers you thanks and says, I thought we could just push through and make our way and undo this ritual, but we were overcome before we could. Forethought is a bit of an afterthought for me. but I look forward to your success. We'll retreat to a safe distance. We'll heal up and be ready when we see the spell effect fade to raid the tower and come to your assistance. I was a bit out of my mind while I was held captive, so I don't recall much, except the lighting changed. I remember vividly the red light drove me even further into my madness. A blackish light caused me to be sapped of my energy, and a purer white light offered some comfort, but still my mind quite muddled. And as we turn it over to the party, what I'll be asking for is a quick recap of how you're looking at the moment and getting ready to head back in. Anything I should know about up or down. Loktar will be taking Riffle and Valandar a little ways down that path just to make sure they're not recaptured. But for those who are about to head back in to the dungeon, how are you looking? How are you feeling? What should I know about? Let's go round the hook, and we'll start off with Nick Duren. Duren, how is he doing?
Doing a lot better than I was.
Hey,
Yeah, I know. You got some stuff.
I got some stuff. I just see some replies out there. I see some rewards that have been queued up. The DM has had a reward for a reroll. And thank you very much
It's
out there to
already
Pruno.
started.
I was just thinking that.
And
Here-
Lord.
welcome
has
to the
begun.
folks coming in from Proficiency Bonus. Good to have you hanging out. We got to get rid of those. Those don't carry over. You don't get your 4-player rerolls. They got to get you all new ones now. But Duren, you're looking a bit better. But as you head in, any effects or stuff that I should know about, or what would somebody who espies you coming down a hallway see at this point from Duren?
Yeah, so because I don't believe I can use my 5th level spell slot for smites, I'm gonna cast it now on the gonna cast aid at the 5th level on the 3 people right in front of me.
Okay.
So they'll all get 20 temp hit points.
Sounds good.
And then
I got a question. Sorry. So I already have 10 pin points, but I don't remember where they came from. Do those
Yeah.
stack or no?
Aid does stack because aid increases your actual maximum, and 10 hit points go on top of that. The 10 you've got are probably from leadership. I think maybe that was.
yeah.
It's you were one of the ones who received that, but it should have been 17, not 10.
Yeah, I have 17.
Okay.
Is what I have down.
So you've got 20 from the aid, increasing your HP maximum temporarily, and then 17 for a total of 37 more that I've got to shave off you somehow. All right. So Duren, as you got that prep done, up to Las-Dal, anything I should know about you prep-wise?
Let's see. Las-Dal looks pretty good after the rest. Prep-wise, nah, he's just taking stock of what he's got at the moment.
Sounds good. Over to the Fortune side of things. Fortune, how you looking, and anything I should know?
Fortune
you did. There you go.
Fortune rejoins the party after kind of keeping an eye on things with Riffle out there, fully hale and hearty, and then gets slapped with 20 more max HP. So Fortune's coat is glowing. He looks like he's been just grooming himself for the past hour or so while you are all in mortal danger. And yeah, he looks great. Like, I'm ready to go. What? Oh my god, what happened? As he looks at the massive desecrated bodies around the ogre. Oh,
awesome. Fortune looking every inch the smartest, handsomest, most bestest cat that ever was. Montgomery.
Justice boy.
Montgomery Alpha. Montgomery Prime. What should we know about Montgomery prep work, if any?
Montgomery looks totally fine. Like the last bout, he's totally unscathed, and with all these bonuses, he's actually looks the best he's ever looked. So
sounds
he's
good.
fine.
So if you hear that
they
chat,
won't notice anything.
all those wandering
But I
encounters.
will let everyone know.
Go ahead.
Yeah, that I am out of all my high level spells. I've only got 5th level spells and below. So.
All right.
Hey, same here.
Yeah,
So
same.
let's be a little careful.
Yeah, Las-Dal would have given the heads up that he's burned all his high power.
Ooh, resource
spells.
management starting to kick in.
You want to know
Telovere,
what's funny?
go ahead.
I got my 8th level still. I
Nice.
saved that motherfucker.
There we go. And I know Telovere has added to his party. He's got a new ogre zombie friend marching along with his whites and Teletar, the Minotaur skeleton. Other than that, anything we should know, Telovere?
Yeah, hold on. We just got a wandering encounter.
What?
Is that Gabe diving in there with a wandering encounter?
Okay, let's go.
All right. But
I
any
have a question for
prep work?
Telovere.
I have a clarifying question for Duren there. Did I get some of those hit points
No.
from aid? No? Okay, cool. I figured.
No, you have a wall of hit points that you bring with you.
You are absolutely right. I think right now I
You'd
am.
be hiding
if I
behind
count-
him.
If I count the ogre, I think I am above 200 hit points in pure meat in front of me, so I'm okay with that.
That sounds fair. And I apologize. It was Chris out there who just did that to us. So Chris, thank you very much for the wandering encounter. We will kick that in just a moment. I need to at least get them off the starting line and back to where they were, but it is incoming. What we know so far, the party has made their way to this four-way intersection. Off to the west, the basin that once held that shimmering orb has now just got a little puddle down on the bottom of that, and even that seems to be fuming up and away. Off to the north, you know that there are some cells, but that area has not yet been fully explored. Off to the south, you know that there's a doorway to the east and a hallway to the west. The black rose-bearing undead came from this area down here to the southeast, and there is a pile of muck down this hallway, so there must be somewhere where a ton of undead were just waiting. You are in the bottom of the vault, so going up from here, you would be moving up inside the hill to the actual vault fortification itself, and then the vault does have some towers above, so you would expect there to be a couple of a ground floor, then some towers and buildings, and maybe even an upper part from there. Where are we headed?
Into combat, I assume.
Well, there will be some combat, or at
Oh.
least some encounters going. But which
I'm
way
gonna-
are we going so I know which of the things you might wandering encounter your way into?
I want to
know
go.
where the silver ball was, and I wanted to just kind of look around in here and
Sure.
see if there's anything else in here.
Give me a quick perception check as you make your way in there.
Casey, may
Yep.
I request control of the ogre token?
You may, and I might even give it to you.
Oh, thank you. Just so I can control him and not have to bother you about it.
Yep. Appreciated. 1 second. Control
25.
by. You should now be able to control him.
I got it.
Awesome. And 25 is a pretty good roll. You're able to see in this area what was once the 15-foot sphere is now just scattered about. You can see where the figurine was destroyed just a bit past you. Scar marks on the floor and on the walls where the wall of fire was erected, basically where you were standing. There's indications based on sort of the char marks and what's left that those who were speaking in this room were often kneeling. There's bolsters or almost pillows down where one could place a knee down when they speak. Beyond that, the room is fairly barren.
I kind of touch the silvery liquid and just kind of see what that's like.
Sure, absolutely. Go ahead and touch the silvery liquid and give me an Arcana check as you do so.
Loktar's not here, so I gotta, make up for him.
Somebody's got to be the one to do it. And
32.
Wave to those in the background who are now on camera, and they wave back. And one moment as I look up a thing that I haven't had to look up in a little bit. Can I get a Constitution saving throw from you, Las-Dal?
Oh no, you're gonna get
It's gonna be an amazing roll.
you're gonna lose your voice and have to speak telepathically like I did. No.
That is a potential option.
That's an 8.
That is an 8.
You have heck of timing, sir. Let me
As
just
you do
casually
this,
roll a 25, a 32, and then an 8.
yep, 25, 32, and an 8. So as you touch it, you can feel your fingers go a bit tingly and numb. You can feel that same thing at all your extremities, your nose, your tongue, your ears, kind of all get that tingling, deadened sensation. But when you remove your hand from it, that feeling goes away, and you can get your tongue sensation. You don't lose the ability to speak. But thinking back, you recall that there were others who were maybe a little more enthusiastic in drinking, bathing, immersing themselves in such a similar silvery liquid. That may not be the
I'm gonna
best
look back
idea.
I'm gonna look back at Durham and go, don't drink it this time. That's the same stuff.
I'll try my best.
If not exactly the same, quite close, providing a telepathic connection between one or more points.
Would there be any significance to that Telovere, Montgomery, Las-Dal? Maybe Duren, you would know that the same kind of silver liquid seems to appear in two different planes. Do we know what it actually is?
It is a magical compound including mercury. So beyond
gonna-
that, it would not be so unusual
I'm gonna
that
take my empty vial and get a sample from it because I did take a sample from the last place as well.
sure can do.
But it didn't make it back, did it?
That was pure thought.
Was it?
Yeah.
Crap. Then I wouldn't
It
even
just-
bother because I would have remembered that.
Yeah, it disappeared.
Player doesn't
Oh,
remember
okay.
that, but Lost all smart enough to know that.
That was a different fluid.
Was it? I
Different
thought it
That
was
fluid.
was
the
a
same fluid.
different.
Different
no,
fluid.
that was different fluid. That was different. That was
Different fluid.
That was
The-
part of Landro, like in the
Yeah.
core of Landro.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Never mind. My bad.
Yeah,
So yeah, I will take this and I will compare the two liquids later.
sounds good. So you've acquired some things. Other folks, what are we doing while that's happening?
I want to go explore down here on the bottom.
I'm gonna go explore the cells. You all haven't been up there, right? Fortune doesn't quite know where everyone's explored down here.
We haven't really gone much past this point.
Yeah, we got here and then
Oh.
we were fighting for 3 hours.
Felt like
Well-
3 hours anyway.
Indeed.
That is fair. And so, as the party starts heading off in different directions, is everybody comfortable with where they're standing right now?
I'd say, how long would it take me? Would others have left as I'm doing?
Yes.
Getting this stuff. Okay, then yeah, I'm where I'm gonna be.
Okay, yep. So I think you've kind of ducked down. Fortune's kind of easing his way up there. Duren's kind of easing their way down there. Let's talk about some of the things that you see before you talk about some of the people that you see. Some of the things that you see is off to the east, Duren, you are able to see a tiered chamber that was once elegantly appointed. Brass candelabra, velvet runners, red tapestries, destroyed, probably by the fellow who came running up at you a little while ago. A single doorway is set into the wall of the room on the north. You can just make out.
Okay.
Fortune, as you're heading up north, you're able to see that there will be a doorway off to the west side there. Some chambers with bars on them and then doors, so kind of prison areas up here, and there'll be another one over here. Once you eventually get up there, you'll be able to see there's the same down there. There'll be a door off to the east this way, and a door that was ripped to shreds over to the west.
Nope.
Nope.
Oh no, I said oh.
Oh.
Rift to shred. That was where the commander came
Valendar
from.
had come through. Absolutely. You
Valendar.
can see
Okay.
it was shredded from there. Duren, off to the west, there is a thing, and that thing has moved out of one of the halls. Can I get a perception
two
check
big
from you,
doors.
please?
Oh, perception.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A
Not bad.
14. That is not bad.
For me, it's not bad. Oh God.
You don't see it
Make
yet.
friends.
You might not even get to
Is-
see it. Because it's floating along silently. But not very silently. We will get to roll initiative. And let's go ahead and bring that up real quick here. Let's go ahead and remove some turns. As a decaying blob of flesh wrapped around a giant eyeball floats into view, a beholder zombie drifts into
I call
sight
dibs.
behind
I call
Duren.
dibs.
Well, we'll see how it
Right.
turns out here.
Yeah, because I'm smiting the shit out of this thing.
That's fine. I don't care if you smite the shit out of it. I can resurrect it. It's not a big deal.
Let's lead off. Las-Dal, you're in the room. You hear the little Duren, what kind of alert sounds do you make when you turn around and see a beholder zombie behind you? There. Las-Dal, how would you like to respond to that prompt?
If I'm hearing Duren scream like that, makes me worry a little bit. I'm gonna come back, and then I'm just gonna get to here, and then man up, Duren. You can handle this. There's my bardic inspiration for Duren.
Duren gets a little.
Inspired.
That doesn't feel like I should roll a D12 and as minus.
Telovere, meanwhile, what do we got going on from you?
Telovere is gonna poke his head out, not see anything, and go, "Why are you screeching like that?"
It's one of your things.
Telovere turns, counts his minions. He's like, "No, it's not. It's not one of mine. Not this time."
You didn't make one with a bunch of eyes?
Can I roll an Arcana to see what he's talking about?
Oh yeah, I mean, that could be. There are a few things that do have multiple eyes, so sure.
I was about to say there are some things that have multiple eyes, and some of them I have interacted with. So, oh wow, that's a 13.
I think maybe you get hung up on spiders because I think the last things you all fought with lots of eyes were spiders.
Yeah.
Okay, he's just gonna. Is it a spider? And that's my turn.
Fair enough. Montgomery.
I'm intrigued. I'll move to there and wait and see what happens.
Sure. The thing that happens is a beam streaks out from the beholder towards Duren. For a moment, he is lit up, and I am going to need a DC 14 dexterity saving throw.
Oh no, it is disintegration ray.
I knew it.
Good thing I gave him a bardic.
All right, boy.
Okay, well, hold on. So
Duren.
I already have a +4, so I'm at 13.
Oh,
So no matter what, I'm gonna pass this. But it is a D12, right?
It is a D12.
Okay, so that makes it 17.
Okay. You pass and do not take the disintegration as that.
Does the disintegration ray hitting me give Telovere any inkling of what this truly is.
I mean, it's a bit of a light up. At that point, the
Miller.
beholder's just sort of drifting away, kind of pushed back by the force of its own beam. But Fortune, what are you doing?
So it looks like it's leaving to Duren.
Yeah.
We're all good here.
Sure.
I think hearing Duren scream, I will go ahead and activate feline agility just for the doubled speed for the 60. And then 20. Make this very complicated, getting around everyone. Duren's in trouble. I must go to him. Oh, I can't get there. Duren, are you okay?
I almost died.
Oh,
Saw my life
Well,
flash before my eyes.
I guess I'll cunning action dash to, and then turn run past the corner. I'll take care of it. It should be no problem. Oh,
Oh yeah, it's not a good looking thing.
I'm just gonna test and see if my knives actually work on this because I'm not 100% sure. So I will throw a psychic dagger at this thing
Sure, you
around
give
the
the
corner.
give the
Is it a
psychic
magic
dagger a lock.
spider?
Is it a magic spider, Fortune?
No, it's one of those things from Doom. You know.
Yeah, fair reference. Magic seems to work. The beholder's large central eye is milky white and dead. There is no anti-magic in effect. 21
Okay.
is a
Oh, I
solid
forgot
hit.
they have that.
Mm-hmm.
Just the 9 psychic damage though, because I'm not sneak attacking in this case.
Sounds good.
So I'm basically just seeing if the psychic damage hits and seems to affect it.
Does seem to work.
All right, I can hit it. Bye. I'll be back.
I mean,
Why does it force me over there? Oh, I can't go through the wall.
yeah. As Fortune dips back out, Duren, what are we doing?
I'm gonna move here,
Mhm.
and I'm just gonna ready an action for it to come forward. And if it gets to a point that it can see me, I'm gonna firebolt it.
Okay. Las-Dal, what are we doing?
Let's see. Seeing a beam just fire. See, I think I'm gonna hang back here. Yeah, I'm gonna stay here.
Oh,
My
and we are.
bonus action.
Yep, go ahead. And we are top of the turn order, so can I get a random D20 from you? No reason.
Oh my! Here it comes.
No, it's fine. Just a D20, no reason. Yeah, 3. Okay, 3's a good number. And then Las-Dal, what were you doing?
Here comes 3 of them now.
What? Nope, it's just needed a D20. It's
Right,
just your turn to roll a D20.
I'm gonna give Montgomery a bardic inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to hold some cunning some mean words. I'm gonna hold the vicious mockery for when I see whatever is attacking us.
Sounds good. Telovere.
Telovere, now thoroughly convinced it is a magic spider, is gonna creep forward and go, Duren, is it a magic spider or not?
No.
Oh, well, that's disappointing. I guess I'll just have to kill it anyway. And I am going to send my whites, and I have to do math here because I don't know what their speed is. It's 30. Okay, so I'm putting my whites right there. And that's my turn.
Okie dokie. Montgomery, what do we got?
Let's 20. Let's take a look. Let's see what I see.
Sure, looking down the hallway, you can see the fleshy wrappings over the dead eyeball of this zombified beholder. Eye stalks twitching. Several of them have been kind of gnawed or cut off, burned off stomps, but there's 4 of them that look like they have fairly active eyes.
Well, if all else fails, wow, what a cruddy roll!
Well, that's a fireball. Where are you positioning this fireball for reasons?
Right on top of him.
Right on top of him, you say. 20 feet, you say. I'm going to need
Oh,
3
God.
saving throws.
Around those corners.
Oh, whoa! You're my.
Merlin's
That
trying
was
to become the
robot.
next Terminator.
Uh-oh. First one, Beholder Zombie. All 4 is going to take all 25 points of that.
Oh,
Nice.
oh, that's the main one. Okay.
Okay, the second one, maybe you
Maybe
can
it's
recognize
okay.
the sound of fireball washing over bones because there are 2 Minotaur skeletons down there. Necromantic aficionados know what the right things are to res. But Montgomery, anything else for you?
Use the last bit of my movement.
Someone needs a new Minivere.
New Menevere. No, we're gonna have a brand new pair of skeleton minotaurs after I'm done.
Brand new. Duren, that beholder does float back into view. You may go ahead and fire off your fireball when ready.
Oh, I can see it.
Firebolt. Yes, you would. If you can't
When
see,
when I cannot see it.
it would be coming into view, so it can see you and you can see it. It must get to
Here we go. I
there,
can
right
see
about
it.
there. Okay.
I can see the bottom of it. Okay. Firebolt. Oh. Does a
Wow.
14 hit?
A 14 manages to miss this orb that is almost filling this hallway. It looks towards you with its many, many eyes, one of which focuses, and unfortunately, I think the 4 is the disintegration ray.
Yeah.
It is indeed. Can I get a
The
DC
worst one is
14
always.
dexterity saving throw, please, sir?
Oh, I'm
Better
dead.
roll high.
17 is fine. No damage
You
dealt.
didn't have the bug this time.
But also,
Another one does not bite the dust.
coming charging towards you, we have 2 Minotaur skeletons. One of which is going to squeeze in here. It will be squozing, so it will be at disadvantage. No, sorry, it will attack you while it's here. It will then squeeze into there. We're going to shrink it down just to make life easy for myself. The other one's going to be right here. Those attacks, as they come in, will be charging. They will swing with their axes. 2 attacks coming at Duren. I know you're hard to hit, but how about a 19? Nope.
Nope.
A 14?
Nope.
No pack tactics.
No
Get
pack.
that-
You know,
I wish they did, but no.
You gotta get that
Uh,
advantage figured out there, Casey.
What's that?
You gotta get an advantage figured
I
out
think
on
you
your,
are-
I mean, if I only
ain't-
had something that would let me re-roll a die. Oh,
you
yeah.
do.
I got a DM re-roll. We'll use it up here. Come on, Duren. Nope.
No.
Can't get the crit on the right
Aw.
side. But, Fortune. What are we
Oh.
doing?
Oh, no, my turn.
Yeah, sorry, your turn.
Sorry, had a moment of what?
What? Oh, the DM re-roll's been replenished. Thank you. Wow, Chris is out
Fortune
there
will
cheering for the DM.
I definitely had trouble with this Minotaur skeleton because I thought, oh, it's one of ours, but so tiny.
Well,
It's a little guy.
I did have a reaction when I saw an enemy come into
Oh, yes,
Oh,
please.
yeah.
view. So, man, you're not even that good looking of a skeleton. Oh, wisdom 18, please.
What are the odds? Not good.
I was about to say, I know the stats for the skeleton minotaurs.
Go ahead and give me my damage. It was
Here it
enough to kill a
comes.
werewolf. 9 points of psychic. That'll work. All right. And sorry, now over to Fortune.
Um, any trouble with just the classic hide and throw a dagger at the Minotaur skeleton? Actually,
Should definitely work.
if I get over here. Is the thing on the left the other Minotaur or the Beholder?
That is the other Minotaur. So Minotaur there, Beholder floating back here.
Okay, then we're just going to focus on this one here. Sorry, I got nothing stylish here. Just daggers.
Does work, though. 29's a solid hit. Friends in for the perfect number.
30.
Bonk.
Oh, really?
On the nose.
This one's from Minivere. A little
Aw.
tear stains his fur. Dash across the hallway. Give Telovere a little hug.
Aw. Duren, back
Minotaur
over to
pats her
you.
head.
Aw.
Alrighty. I am gonna swing at him. So 16 hit.
16 does hit.
Alright, for 14 damage, 5 of which is radiant, and
Okay.
I think I'm gonna throw the smite on there. I'm assuming they are undead.
They are very
so
undead.
I'm just gonna do first level. So 13 damage. And then I'm gonna do it again.
Then we're going to do it again.
Alrighty, so this one is 15 and oop. Another 15.
That will do. We're down
Yeah,
one
big
more
leg.
undead.
Okay, and I'm gonna move here. And that's it.
Las-Dal, over to you. What do we got?
Alright, I'm gonna. I can actually, click on stuff. I'm gonna move all the way down here so I can see what actually we're facing.
You see one of the eye stalks just kind of peeking out at you around the corner as you step down there.
And then I am going to. Yeah, we're gonna just viciously mock this one as well.
Sounds good. Wisdom saving throw. He
18.
actually does get a +2. Oh, he crits it.
Oh jeez.
Ooh. He'll make it through this one. Anything else, Las-Dal?
He says, I know how ugly I am.
I have no ears. Telovere up or Las-Dal.
Yeah,
Anything else?
we're good.
We're good. Telovere.
Telovere, seeing little eye stalk, is gonna go, oh, it's one of these. He has no idea what it is, but he just wants to appear like he does. And he's gonna sit right there. And I am assuming I cannot see him. So he's gonna go.
Not from there. You'd have to be down on the level with Las-Dal, kind of on that last ring is where
and
he's
I
hanging
can't-
out.
I cannot make it there with my movement.
Okey-doke.
So he's going to go. I can't wait to see whatever this thing is. And he is going to ready an action to cast, what is it? Chill Touch.
Sounds good. Montgomery.
Let's see. 5. Oh, I guess that's enough.
Yep, you can
Let's,
see it there.
Yep. I can definitely see it there. I guess I'm gonna hit it with a firebolt.
Can do.
Not hit the right button. There we go.
Definitely do. Ooh, 26 damage. Good cantrip.
You know we don't mess around with our magic.
Still.
Never.
Montgomery, anything else?
That's it.
All right, Beholder's time. Which of the eye stalks will look in your direction? It is number 1.
Good, a good easy one.
A
Who's
good,
taking it?
easy run. DC 14 Constitution saving throw from Las-Dal as the
I should
Beholder
fail that.
eases on
You
up
have
towards
you get a +4 as well, just a heads up.
Okay.
So don't
Oh
roll like
shoot!
too bad.
I forgot to step back. Wouldn't have mattered.
Dirty 20 then.
Dirty 20 does pass. You are not paralyzed as it finally eases its way close enough to open that big rotting maw and try and bite at you. The bite,
Hey, bite!
they bite. Does a 16 hit Las-Dal?
Yes, it does.
Oh, 16 points of piercing
Unless
damage.
I do this, which will be cutting words it.
Okay.
Say, keep that nasty mouth away from me. I have an idea where
No,
it's
no,
been.
no.
So that's a D12 cut down. Oh yeah, he misses now.
He misses now, and with a -6, I'm probably not going to try and re-roll that. So, Fortune, what do we got?
My
Alright.
AC is 15.
Yeah, it's a hard thing to hit with the -6 on it.
This is kind of an awkward spot here. So we'll dash. Wait, why didn't you hold? There we go. That was it. Oh, hi.
Morphs into the wall for a moment.
I like that he counts off his paces as he walks. He's like 5, 10, 15. I can get to here.
I tried to do it around the corner, and I hit Q, and it didn't save it. So like, okay, I guess I'm doing it. Oh, this is way better though. I can actually get in there. Oh no, I gotta go through 2 people, so -10 feet.
So you can diagonals to only have to go through Montgomery if you want.
Okay.
So you could diagonal.
Either way, I kind of get to this awkward spot.
Fair enough.
50, 55, and then I can actually get in the room then.
Yeah.
You enter the room and suddenly there's just Vecna. He's just sitting there with a cup of tea waiting.
It's not Vecna.
So lovely to see you.
It's
This
not
is
that. It's something else.
It is something else.
Is Lost is close enough for me to get sneak attack?
More than 5 feet. He just tried to bite me.
All right, hang on one moment. Fortune, can you see what's in the room if you look over in like this area?
No, it's currently in shadows.
Cool. Yep. You don't know.
So, for even more effect here, I throw this dagger, 21. I assume that's going to hit.
Yep.
36 psychic damage, object interaction, close the door. Just breathing heavily against the closed door. I think
One
can't open
second
doors,
here,
right? I think
36.
I'm safe.
Literally Scooby-Doo moment.
Not a critical hit. Okay. I need to hit this button here.
Uh-oh.
As you are closing the door, you can see the skin is sloughing off the Beholder. It is falling to pieces.
Oh no! I wanted that.
Is it dead? I yell at the top of my lungs through the door.
You got a bad skin peel.
Duren,
You
is there
sliced
anything
it
that
and
you're
knifed it.
doing?
Is it? Oh, it's dead.
It's dead.
I don't like that.
You don't like that it's still in the turn order?
I don't like the
Like-
way that Casey
Like
said
all,
that.
every sense in your body, every hair on the back of your neck, your beard is bristling out. You know it's not quite over, but you don't know why.
I'm just gonna swing at it.
Okay. Give me an attack roll. You just splatter eyeball
Okay.
everywhere.
And Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know if it's important that some of it's radiant.
Not at this point. You are chopping into an already rotting corpse.
Okay, so the eyeball is gone.
There's, yeah.
Telovere, I don't
The
think you're
main
getting a new
eyeball-
pet.
The main eyeball is gone, but there's
Oh.
still stalks.
There are still stalks.
Am I able to hold my other attack if I see it move?
Sure.
Okay.
Lost.
So I'm gonna.
Good.
Oh wait, I have to move forward. So I'm gonna stay here,
Mhm.
and I'm just gonna keep my eyes on it.
All right. Las-Dal. Duren's looking edgy. He's still ready to chop this thing up. What are you doing? Fortune has closed the door and is calling through it towards you.
Fortune, back up. Let me open the door. What are you doing? You
I'm not
killed
holding
it.
the door closed.
I'm gonna
Oh,
open the
okay.
door. I'll open the door.
You open the door.
You
Inside,
killed.
what looks like an old cathedral, bolsters, hangings.
You killed it. Why are you hiding?
I didn't know I killed it. I mean, I kind of saw the skin peeling off for a second there, but if I killed it, then why did Duren have to smack it?
It's Duren. I can't explain him half the time.
Well, to be
Huh.
fair, it is
To be fair.
it is kind of traditional that we have to kill things a little bit more than once sometimes.
That is true.
Las-Dal, anything else you're doing as that conversation happens?
I'm gonna be nosy. I'm gonna wonder what's in here.
Oh.
Oh,
As
have
you
you all
are
not been in this room yet?
As you are
No.
nosy, hang on, Fortune, you hold still.
Oh, sorry.
As
You killed-
Las-Dal
sorry.
goes moving forward, you can see, leaned against the wall, incanting softly, a green glow that is all too familiar from Telovere's incantations in the past. Wearing hood and robes, a necromancer is working. Standing beside them, one of those withered-looking, rose-bearing undead. This one much more in control. It looks like they've got some sort of plan, and maybe look a little bit startled that you just came around the corner mid-casting.
So here, I'm just gonna fire off a very fast string of words. I got a better necromancer than you are, pal, and I'm gonna haul his back.
Hey, where are you going, Las-Dal?
30, 35. Oh, I'm right back in front of you.
Wait,
So you hear me shout to the side of me, I have a better necromancer than you, and I'm coming back.
And so congratulations to the party. They have encountered the actual wandering monster, the necromancer, who has been bringing all these things to life while they're down there, has come down from the floor above. Thank you out there to chat. Las-Dal, anything else, or are we already over to Telovere?
I was vicious mocking him.
Oh, vicious mockery. Sorry, missed the vicious mockery. Let's get you your wisdom saving throw.
That would be I have a better necromancer than you.
I mean, I thought you were just bragging. So did they, coming in with a 23. Over to
That's
Telovere.
all I got.
Telovere, the door is open, so Telovere hears this and goes, "Really? Who are you talking to?"
Mhm.
And he's just gonna kind of casually meander in. Hold on, let me figure out exactly how I'm gonna do this. Let's see, boom, 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 boom. Oh, I'm right on top of Las-Dal. I come through, I see him, oh, that's who you were talking to. And I am going to cast, because I think I can get this angle. I could not get this angle. Well, when in doubt. Let's see,
Area of
where
effect.
is it?
cast Befriend Necromancer.
Befriend.
No, when in doubt,
Necromancer.
cast Greater Invisibility on myself.
Oh.
No, I don't want to be here.
There
I
you
don't want to be
go.
here for this.
There you go.
So you're gonna be invisible in front of Las-Dal, so when they throw a spell, you're there, but invisible.
Oh no, I still have 5 feet of movement, and then I'm gonna step forward just slightly.
Ah. An invisible Telovere steps forward. Montgomery, seems my wandering master's been discovered. What are you up to?
Well, I guess better take a peek. Well, I don't see anything.
Yeah, you just see. I mean, you don't even see Telovere.
Yep. I guess I'll wait right back here.
All right. With that, it is our monster turn. As our monster turn happens, our necromancer will step down in this direction. They
Oh,
will.
go.
Oh, what?
Mighty cocky for a line of people within lightning bolt range.
It is a mighty cocky move. They will look at you all. They will take a few steps back. Hang on a moment. Do this the right way. Bonk, 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 bonk to right there. From there, they will cast a spell that will be targeting right about here.
I counter spell at
Are you
5th level.
within range?
This would be
counter
60 feet.
60 feet.
60 feet? Okay, you are within range. At what level are you casting? This is a 6th level spell.
I can't. I countered at 5th.
Okay, so I
So I
will
gotta
need the
roll.
arcane check.
So, charisma check roll.
Charisma check roll.
Summon them.
Ooh, that's not high enough.
Wow.
Do we have any
Yep.
player
Hang-
any
hang-
player rerolls?
No.
I do not believe we have any player
Hang on, let
rerolls.
me see if I can. Can I bump that with my bardic?
You can't bardic yourself, and you've already used your reaction on the counter spell.
That's true. Okay.
All right. With that, a circle of death spell goes off.
Oh, I knew it.
Oh,
It is a
shite.
60-foot
Montgomery-
radius sphere.
Montgomery and Fortune, you're going to have +4 on the saving throw.
So that is going to hit everyone. He's going to be aiming, one step further back so he doesn't hit himself. So he will hit all the hallway, all both set. And we're going to need. Wow, that's pretty
Oh.
light.
That is pretty light.
Too bad I can't use
That's
rerolls on
it.
that. Look, sometimes the spells don't go off quite the way you hope they will. But we still need everybody to go ahead and give me a DC.
3 ones. The
Oh.
2. Yeah.
DC 15. Constitution
What
saving
save?
throw.
Oh, +4. Nice. Thank you, Duren.
All right.
I'm not gonna make it, but I'll try my best.
I feel hard.
It is necromantic, so you're already on the okay side of things.
Yeah, I was about to say I'd just be taking 6 damage, I think, if I passed it, so it
All
wouldn't
right.
even matter.
24 if you fail, 12 if you pass, and then
We needed a 15, you said?
15, correct.
Yeah, okay. So I made
So
it.
you're good, yeah.
All right. And then this undead tries to hustle over, and then it slams into Teletar. It doesn't know what you are or where you are, but it is trying to get through you. So it will have disadvantaged attacks, 2 slams in the space that you are in. Slam 1,
And
slam
one
2.
it'll hit. Hey, look at that.
12?
One of them hits because that's my AC.
You gotta pay the mage
12
armor
is
tax
your
sometime,
AC?
buddy. 11
Hey,
and
buddy,
bludgeoning.
I'm a wizard.
11 bludgeoning, 13 necrotic. Cut the 13 in half because of your necromancing, and then fortune.
All right.
What do we got?
Uh-huh. Hmm.
You got your concentration checks there, Telovere?
Oh, greater invisibility. Oh, that is a concentration
It's
check.
concentration.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot about that.
I
Let me do that real quick. I do have advantage on that, I believe.
Fortune would like to try and disappear behind this pillar here. Actually, he's gonna essentially try to get over behind this pillar.
Mhm.
Bonus action, kind of hide, like essentially disappear off to the sides. Maybe throw an echoing taunt throughout the hallways towards the wizard in the back. Says, "We have a better necromancer over here." And then try to throw a dagger from the shadows, essentially, with advantage.
They call back. I've heard that already.
Well, dagger.
Well, dagger.
Well,
No, with
dagger.
A 12 will
That's-
miss. A
Sorry,
28
it should
will
be with
hit.
advantage because I'm doing the hide.
You got it. The 28 will hit.
Oh,
That is
wow.
a chunk of damage. They definitely stagger back a bit after that one.
And then I think I have just enough movement to like duck back behind. Actually, let's duck behind this pillar.
Sounds
And then that is
good.
my turn.
Duren, what do we got?
I'm heading in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna attack this undead. Sword. Oh,
That will
I rolled a
miss.
well, it's also a nat 1.
Yep.
And then does a 20 hit
A 20 will hit.
for 13 damage, 6 of which is radiant.
13
I missed that
damage.
first one because I was trying not to hit Telovere.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't
No,
know
that's
where he
Oh, yeah,
was.
I appreciate it.
yeah, that's how that works.
What the heck is that?
It's a number on a die. I don't know what you're asking.
Who's recharging?
Could be anything.
Oh,
Could be anything.
if it's that beholder.
Could be anything. Duren, anything else for you?
No. You know what? Since we are right here, I'm gonna do my shield of faith on Oh, I can't see him. Never
Yeah,
mind.
you can't see me. There's no point.
All right. Las-Dal then. What do we got?
All right, Las-Dal's gonna get a little creative. He brings out his lyre, starts playing it, and he's trying to levitate the mage.
He's trying to
So
levitate
that's
the. Okay.
Constitution 18 saving throw.
Constitution 18 saving throw.
It says one creature or loose object you see within range, you can vertically move up to 20 feet and remain suspended for the duration.
All right. That
And it
thing
weighs up to 500 pounds.
does happen. Floating there in the air. They're not looking happy about this situation at
Why
all.
don't you hang around and let us use you as target practice?
Do not want.
And now I'm going to step out of the area. So I don't have to try to do a save on a concentration check.
Sounds good. Telovere, what do we got?
Okay, just real quick, I did make the Constitution check, so we are good on that one.
Excellent.
So
Invisible mage.
Yep, I'm gonna probably take an opportunity attack here. I'm gonna step right there.
Oh yes, you're gonna take an opportunity attack.
Oh,
No,
'cause
you're
he knows
invisible.
you're
You're
there.
invisible.
I am invisible, so
You will not.
and from right there, I'm going to not say a word, but I'm going to cast Innervation at 5th level on the Necromancer. So I need
Okay.
a Dexterity saving throw. 16.
Dexterity saving throw 16. I don't think levitate says anything specifically about disabling dexterity, so we'll do it at normal.
Yeah, he's not restrained. He's just hovering.
On the nose gets the 16.
Damn.
Well, that sucks. Let's see. So he's gonna take half damage, I believe. Let me double check that, make sure. Yeah, so he's just going to take 2d8 damage.
Okie dokie.
That was not what I meant to hit. I apologize. You could ignore that.
No problem. Half will be
I
down
just
to
heard the text in there.
Well, it's 14, so that's still not bad. Because I rolled 4d8 instead of 2d8 with that one. So let's go to half.
when it passes, it would take half of the 48 roll. So half of your
okay,
48 is 15 down to 7, and then being also a bit in the necromantic field, we'll cut that in half again.
Man, I was hoping for some healing from that. Oh well.
So 3 points of necrotic damage dealt by the time you were done. Telovere, anything else?
I'm going to pull my whites back because they're a little bit lower than I would like them to be.
Sounds good. Montgomery.
All right, let's take a look here. So,
uh,
which one's floating? The one all the way down at the
The
end?
mage at the bottom.
Yep.
Casey, how high is the ceiling here?
Ceiling in here is somewhere in the 15-foot range. By the time you're
he'd
up
be
these
10 feet
tiers.
off-
Yeah, so
He'd
they're
have been 10 feet off the ground.
yeah, in and around that range.
Let's hit him with some sacred flames.
Sacred Flame, dexterity saving throw.
Yep, we've got to make a deck save, DC 15.
DC 15 is gonna pass.
So it takes half of that.
Take half of that.
And that's radiant if it makes any difference.
11 radiant. It works. That's gonna bring up
And then I'll
good.
step back.
Can do. Fortune, quick check. You are currently visible. You did not hide, correct?
Correct. I used the hide first to
Use
make
the hide
attack,
first.
so
Got it.
I'm not hidden now.
All right, down here, Duren, the Black Rose Bearer is going to come after you. 2 slam attacks leading off. Number 1, 25.
Yeah, that hits.
Number 2, yeah, you got a little me early there, huh? 19.
Yeah, actually, I'm going to shield.
All right, you. No, no damage
That's
dealt
rude.
there. The Necromancer floating in the air is going to look over at Fortune and send some attacks your way.
Well, our necromancer doesn't fly.
That is a true statement. There are 3 arcane bursts coming your way. 1, 2, 3.
2 of those hit.
2 of those hit for a total of 45 points of necromantic damage.
Those
also
count
forgot to
as a ranged attack, so I will uncanny dodge the last one to cut that one in half as my reaction.
Can do.
So 22 plus 20, so 42. Or sorry, 12 plus 20.
Sounds good.
So
And
32.
as a bonus action,
Yep.
1, 2,
Skeleton.
3,
Oh, hey, I can do that.
4, 5 skeletons appear around Fortune.
Have
all
you met
close
my
in.
friend? Oh, he's invisible.
You're like, where is my friend?
There is nothing to distract them. Wait a second. Did I try and put one of them on a post? I think I
You
did.
do.
Yeah, that one doesn't go on the post. That one goes over here and shoots with their short bow. But we have 1 short bow and then 4 sword attacks coming in at Fortune.
Oh my.
Fortune.
Am I going to get beat to death by a bunch of skeletons in front of Telovere? Because that would be embarrassing.
I mean, you said you
Telovere
had a
will
better
judge you if you
necromancer.
do get beaten to
Short
death.
bow 1. That's 7 more points of
Ow.
damage. And then 4 short swords. 1, 2, 3, 4.
And no pack tactics here, right?
No pack tactics here. But still, that'll be 5, 7, 12, 19 total points from the skeleton assault. The beholder
Yeah,
still a
Fortune's
sludgy
looking
pile.
very hurt all of a sudden after coming in so fresh and bushy-tailed.
Yeah, that happens sometimes. Fortune, what you
Oh.
doing?
Telovere, I've got them all in one spot for you. And then I will use a. You magically. Oh, is that an action? Yes. I will use an action for Psychic Veil to go invisible.
Okay.
And how tall are the ceilings and this post here?
At the spot you're at, it's about 20 feet.
I will climb right up on top of that, and then, like, if you don't mind, jump over to the other post.
Okay.
So, like,
The posts are going up to
15
the
feet
ceiling,
up.
so you're kind of clinging from one to the other. But yes, that is definitely a thing that you could do.
Fortune is going to leap over, so it's like 15 feet up, 10 feet across, and then maybe squeeze 5 feet around this way while just invisible and kind of clinging to the ceiling like a fence that he just missed the jump on.
You got it. Any other activity?
And bonus action hide.
Bonus action hide.
Bonus action hide while invisible. Just yeah.
Sure can. Duren, over to you. Fortune, roll the hide when you get a chance, but I think your minimum is like a 17 at this point anyway.
It's
so
25.
25. All right, yeah, you're fine. Duren, what do we got?
I'm going to go here and take my opportunity attack.
You're going to go there and take your opportunity attack. They will try that opportunity attack. Slam. 17 is a miss. The GM's going to use their reroll. 24?
That hits.
Yeah, it does. You want to burn another spell slot, another
He's out for
reaction?
blood.
Huh?
No.
Okay. And then what, Duren?
And then I'm gonna thunder wave these guys.
Oh.
So it'll be these 4, unless there's one behind the post too, but I'm pretty sure that's where Fortune was.
There's not one behind the post that way. So yes.
Okay.
The 4 is what you can get.
I need a Constitution saving throw from each of them, and they need to beat a 17.
Sounds good. Roll me damage, because if you roll high enough, I don't have to do that. Not high enough, but we'll go ahead and make our con saves. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fail, success, fail, fail. Fail, success, fail, fail.
Okay.
Duren, anything else for you?
That is it.
Got it. Las-Dal.
Alright, I'm gonna drop my concentration on levitate. I'm gonna move back in.
Does he just hold on? Does he fall 10 feet?
So he falls 10 feet.
Yep, takes 2 points of damage. Boom.
And then I've got a hold on you.
Uh-oh.
Hold person.
Hold person. On that skeleton, right?
No, the mage.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
You can't hold person and undead.
I mean, sometimes
He's
people
an
try.
undead, not a-
That is wisdom or con? What's a hold person?
Wisdom 18.
Wisdom 18. It's not the worst roll it's got, but a 15 won't do it, and I
Oh!
burned my reroll at the wrong time. We have a held wizard,
You just
And he's prone.
and he is
And
prone.
does that mean that anytime if I were to attack him, it's a guaranteed crit?
Crit. When you
Yep.
hit.
Yep.
You gotta pass his AC, that's a crit.
he probably has more AC than 12, right?
Yeah, most people cast mage armor just on a regular basis. They wake up, they cast the mage armor.
Well, if only some of us knew mage armor. And some of us were, not short-sighted idiots, okay?
You know what? Las-Dal is going to find you mage armor. He is
Yeah,
going
we're
to
just
make
gonna get
it
a
his
scroll.
goal to find you some type of armor.
If
No, what
only
you
every
do
one of these
is you just
spellcasters
take-
that uses it didn't have it in their spellbook.
Hey, some of us rely more on flesh or lack of flesh minions and didn't think about it, and then went up against things that really tore apart minions.
Yeah.
So, like,
Yeah.
blame me for my short sightedness. Anyway, is it my turn?
It is your turn. The invisible Telovere
That,
is up.
I'm
that
gonna step.
icon looks like he threw his back out.
It's fair.
Basically did.
Oh!
I'm gonna go right there.
Okay.
And because I am very annoyed with this guy, and
Mhm.
because it's in character, I'm going to use Vampiric Touch at 8th level.
And you have advantage on
So,
the attack, and it is an
I do have
automatic
advantage
crit.
on- Yep. So,
Someone's getting their HP back.
yep, that is the goal. Well, that's already a
Oh,
nat. So
wow. Yeah, go ahead
Nice.
and roll the dice to see how much you heal, but I think it's gonna work.
Nice.
that is that's only 8d6, so I have to roll it again.
Uh-huh.
So the combined that is, let's see, 56.
So
Uh,
28 healing.
Oh, wait.
28 healing.
That's 56 necrotic damage.
Oh
So
yeah, it's gonna get reduced.
they are technically still alive at this point.
So let's see. I'm going to heal my points because God knows I need it. And then that's my whole turn because I can't do anything else. Actually, no, I'm gonna step back right there so he can't see me again.
Sounds good. Montgomery, what do we got?
Let's take a peek again and see what's going on here.
I'll crouch down and show you he's laying down.
Yes, over there.
But he's still kicking?
Oh yeah.
To the best of its ability, is twitching. That's about all it can do.
I guess I'll hit it with a firebolt.
Yes, normal attack. Ranged advantage and disadvantage cancel out. 14 will not hit though.
Wow, I was afraid of that.
Then
Telovere,
Montgomery.
are you learning at least what mage armor can do for you?
Oh, shut up.
You don't need mage armor, use corners.
Yeah. Speaking of using corners,
Choose corners, he says.
the Black Rose Bearer
Okay.
will step up to Las-Dal. It will take 2 attacks. Las-Dal, number 1.
Ouch.
Hey!
Number 2.
No.
It's going to
For
miss.
what? Ow.
The first one, though, it's going to do 26 points of damage, and then we'll need a Constitution saving throw on your whole person.
Oh shit.
Yeah, my Constitution saving throws kind of suck. And for some reason, I don't have rolling him an advantage. I don't have Warcaster.
Uh-oh.
Let me double
This is...
check.
You don't have Warcaster? Every mage takes
I
Warcaster.
don't have Warcaster. Oh,
He's not me.
I'm
Oh,
not a mage, I'm a bard.
that's...
Damn, are you serious? I could have gone in there and whooped his ass.
Oh, step up your game. Come on.
You gotta move faster. Black Rose Bearer seems pleased with having disturbed Las-Dal's concentration. Skeleton over here, facing off against Duren. Short sword attack. Super miss. The other skeleton is going to move into defensive position here. Short bow down the way, aiming at Las-Dal as well, who seems to be the visible threat. Short bow.
There's a big
Does
old.
it look like a threat?
There's a gigantic furball in front of him in a tin can.
I mean, the tin can is impossible to hit. At least somebody has managed to land on Las-Dal.
The 19 will hit.
The 19 was against Duren, the 9 was against you, so
Oh,
no
that's a
damage
miss.
there. The wizard is able to move, stands back up, shakes it off, looks down the line. Invisible, hidden, invisible. Duren, we got what do we got coming towards you?
You throw him at me. Come on.
What do we got? We got a trio of arcane bursts coming your way. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna use my last first level spell slot in shield, which makes
Shield.
my AC 27.
Oh, those are really good rolls that you just made
Those
me
are
ignore, but
hurt
well
so
done.
bad.
I saw that first one come through, and I was like, "Oh, shield time."
Yep, shield time. Lord Kasumba, thanks for the raid. We are playing a little 5e, Vecna Eve of Ruin, and the party is on Kryn at the moment, dealing with a necromancer and their tools. Fair percentage of the party is currently invisible, and the necromancer doesn't know where they are, so as they try and back away, Telovere, you will get the chance to reveal yourself. No, you won't. You're greater invisibility, but you can still do a attack of opportunity if you want.
Got me with my mouth full.
Oh, sorry. Published module. Vecna is not on Kryn in the module. They are gathering up some pieces of an artifact to face off against Vecna towards the end of the module, and it is doing a whirlwind tour of the plains, one of which is Kryn at the moment, where they have already dealt with a Lord Soth clone, and have some fancy dragons to fight soon.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
Out your chat.
Pruno, was that a wandering encounter that I just saw coming in?
And-
Oh, and the DM got a
DM
reroll
reroll.
back.
So just because you did ask, no, I'm not going to take an opportunity attack because
Okay.
my strength is minus 1, so I'm at 8.
Wait,
You don't have
Warcaster?
Warcaster?
Boys, I hate to break the news to you. I do actually have Warcaster.
Then you can use a spell on him.
Sure. We'll cast Toll of the Dead on him. Can I get a Wisdom saving
You're
throw?
gonna use necrotic damage on him?
He's a
That's
what he
specialist.
got.
I only
That's
got
what
necrotic
he does.
damage.
He is a
That's what he
specialist.
does.
Actually, no, I've already declared it. It's fine.
All right, 10's going to land, though. Go ahead and give me my necrotic. That won't stop him from backing out along the way. He will shut the door behind him.
Not bad.
That's pretty good. 10 points of necrotic damage there. Door shut behind. And that is it for the baddies at the moment. Let's get you back to what did I just do in my turn order? Fortune. Invisible, clinging to a post. What are you doing up there?
So he just ran into that room, huh?
He just ran
And closed
into
the
that
door.
room and closed the door behind him.
Probably to turn into our next wandering encounter.
It seems likely.
I'm trying to think if there's any way I can open the door without just being in front of it. No, the answer is no. So I will go ahead and just kind of crawl over here. Still a couple skeletons. But we're gonna try and take coming out of invisibility, psychic dagger at the one attacking my good friend Las-Dal.
You got it. Black Rose bearing undead. Let's see it.
Come on, give me a crit. I want a crit. No. 19 hit?
19 hits.
Okay.
Well, you would have had advantage because you were invisible throwing it.
I did roll with advantage. 19. The other one was a
Ah.
5. It was a 9 and a 5.
Yeah, I see the keep now.
For 35 psychic.
35 psychic. As the blade hits it, the black rose bearing creature shudders. Its movements jerk. The little cage that it's carrying with the rose swings wildly, and the rose falls out. The undead's eyes light up with wrath like you have never seen. It is berserk. Fortune. Anything else?
Yeah, let's get her around this pillar. Fortune's basically just going up around the pillars like he's in a catio of some kind. And I will bonus action hide.
Can do. Duren, skeleton to your southeast, a archer to your east, a rose bearer to the west, and a necromancer fleeing. What are you doing?
I'm gonna walk up. Attack number 1.
Bum, bum, bum. 18 does it. That does it. No more skeleton there.
And then I'm gonna walk up and I'm gonna do attack number 2.
29 hits. 15 will do it.
For 15.
No more skeleton there.
That's 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, it's locked?
You can open it.
And I'm gonna go here.
The necromancer is at the bottom of a staircase leading up and to the west.
I don't think I have any cool bonus actions. Oh, I do. I'm gonna cast Compelled Duel on him.
Okay.
I need a DC 17 Wisdom saving throw.
DC 17 Wisdom saving throw. 10 is not going to do. And they are compelled to duel you. That means if they attack anyone else, they have disadvantage, but they can still move away? Or is that the one where they must attack you?
It's this one.
Thank you for that. We will double check what that means as I ask Las-Dal. Las-Dal, what are you doing?
I'm not liking the look in this guy's eyes. So
Sorry, Las-Dal.
I'm gonna thunder wave him. So I need a Constitution 18
Constitution
saving throw, please.
18 saving throw.
Oh, he takes half
It
damage.
will pass.
So he takes 3 damage and is not thrown away from me.
Las-Dal,
Hey,
anything
stop
else?
copying me.
Las-Dal, any bonus action or risk of movement?
I don't like how he's looking at me, so yeah, I'm gonna run past. Or no, I can't. Wait, how? I'm gonna run up the side of the wall, and then around the side of the wall.
Okay. Are you moving outside of his reach? In which case, he would get the attack of opportunity.
Oh yeah. I'm getting out of his reach. I'm going up to the. So how high is it to the ceiling at
So
this point?
you're 15 feet in here. It gets
So
higher in the other room, and then it gets narrower as the tiers go up.
So I'm gonna go up 15 feet, and then
Mhm.
I'm going to move 20 feet this direction.
Sounds good. It will get 1 attack of opportunity off as you move out of reach. Slam
Yep.
coming in. Super misses. You know what? I got my reroll. If I don't use it, they don't get me more. Here comes the reroll.
Go for it.
Not gonna do.
So
You got a little better.
I mean,
Does it like lose its proficiency bonus when it drops that?
no, it's just a bad roll. Thanks.
He got really mad and then
Got
just
real
could not
angry.
see straight.
so
I mean,
I am.
to double up on how bad it was, he actually had advantage on those, and he still managed to miss.
Yeah. Because we have advantage on him now, right? Because it's a reckless.
It is not
okay.
reckless.
So yeah, I'm 15 feet up on the air on the side of the wall, just running along.
Sounds good.
You basically see me on the pillar 15 feet in the air as well. Oh, hi, Las-Dal. I'm glad you got out of there okay. It was looking pretty scary for a second there.
A lot of climb
I don't like
speeds
his
in this
eyes.
group. Telovere, invisible and around the corner. What are you doing?
Besides crying about how I lost my chance to beat the ever living, you know what, out of this necromancer, I'm gonna step right there and not see anything. So I'm gonna step right there. I'm gonna see the lovely little fella down the hall, and I'm just gonna hit him with a basic ray of frost.
Can do.
So that's just a attack roll. I hate my life.
Well, you
13.
get an advantage since you're invisible.
I do get
you
advantage. I
you
forgot
do have
about that.
advantage. But your good news is the 13 would hit anyway.
Oh well, there you go.
Yeah, so you got
That
him.
will get rid of compelled duel though.
No,
No.
not on the necromancer.
Other
on
person.
the,
Other person.
other
Red,
person.
Black
gotcha.
Rose Bear.
Yeah, I'm not hitting the necromancer. I can't see the necromancer.
Oh, gotcha. I can't see you, so I didn't know which way
Yeah,
you
15.
ran.
15 will do, and that will slow down by I think 5 or 10 feet. Montgomery, over to you.
I guess I'll hit that one in front of me with Sacred Flame.
Sacred Flame can do Dex.
Oh, nice. Yep. Dex DC 15.
Damn.
It does pass it, but it will take the 12.
It takes half damage on Sacred
Evoker.
Flame?
He made a saving throw.
Yep.
His wizardry forces
Yeah.
it.
Montgomery, anything else?
Nope. I'll step back around the corner.
Take a step back. Baddie's time to go. The Black Rose Bearer must attack the nearest enemy that it can see and reach. Montgomery has stepped out of view. Fortune is hiding. Telovere is invisible. Las-Dal is the only one that it can see. It will
I'm
use
15 feet up in the air.
5 feet to get to there, and then it will attempt to clamber up to reach you. We're going to say this is going to be a DC 12 acrobatics or athletics. We'll go athletics. It's a climb. Can it reach you? We need a 12 or better. A 17, yes, it does get
Nice.
up high enough to try and hit. It's awkward, but
Okay.
it does have advantage due to its berserk mode, as it is basically just pounding up the walls coming at you. A 23 for the
Ow.
first, a 19 for the second.
Ow.
A total of 25 and then 27 damage. 52, maybe?
Oh. Yeah, you see him get bloodied with this thing like climbing the wall and hitting him.
Duren facing off against Akazi, the Necromancer. Akazi looks at you, needs something, anything. That compelled duel really screwed my plans, and I think it's just Nova in the face and see if we can do some damage. We got 3 arcane bursts in melee form, so standard attacks here. 1, 2, 3. The 23, I think, hits your armor class.
The 23 does hit me.
21 points of necrotic damage as Akazi desperately tries anything to get away.
Oh, shit! Hold on.
Fortune.
I've learned that if you type in a negative number and then hit damage, it adds to your health.
Yeah. It's a good hack, but no. Fortune, what do we got? And we'll start rolling for whether our wandering encounter shows up at the top of the turn order. It will be Telovere's turn to roll a d20 in 2 actions. Fortune, what are you doing?
Hey, you guys, why don't we not do that?
So, Fortune has been jumping from these pillars. Las-Dal runs up along the pillar in front of him. He waves, kind of like hiding behind the pillar, and then just hears a bunch of noise as Las-Dal just gets battered in the face by this thing. That's pretty brutal, Las-Dal. Are you okay? You gonna be all right there?
You just see the like. his
Sorry I
bones
made
look
it
like
mad.
broken and.
Try to sneak around here and try and take an attack out of hiding on this guy.
Boop, boop. 18 hits.
18?
$39 points of damage is a good chunk of damage, and is enough that I cannot make the Constitution saving throw to keep it up. You put it down. Well done.
God.
We're still not out of here. Don't be celebrating yet.
I mean,
Like what
I'll
we can
take
get.
that for now. Yeah.
Fortune, anything
You know what? I'm
else?
pretty comfortable up here. I'm
Pretty
gonna
comfy.
bonus action, take a potion of healing, or greater healing.
Duren.
I am hurt.
So I'm just gonna attack him.
That seems a reasonable thing to do at the time. Chris, we already got another wandering encounter stacked up. I don't know that I'd get through another one after that.
No.
But the 23
23
is
to-
gonna do
For 16 damage.
for 16 damage. 1 moment, calculating. Kazi has nothing that they can do to push this
Oh, he
off.
didn't take shield. That's a normal thing mages take.
That is a normal thing.
Oh,
but
really? I
it's
never
weird.
would
There we go. Duren, as
Oh, he's dead?
Yeah, Kazi falls. You guys have hit that hard. Akazi falls, the necromancer slumping down. You can feel the necrotic energies dipping away, but that little bit of giant kin that you have, it still keeps the hairs up on the back of your neck. You look around, there's rot and decay. The cataclysm that struck this land caused a great deal of destruction. You can see it in the southeast corner of the room. But there's mud spatters on the stairs, and you look up above your head. There's mud seeping down through the stones. This is very new. This is in response to the activity that you had. Something is still coming. Duren, are there any activities that you're doing?
Yeah, I'm getting out of here. It's coming from above me where I'm at in this hallway, or is it like in the room as well?
You would say that it's coming from kind of this corner, as if it was heading in this direction.
Okay, then I'm getting my ass out of there.
Las-Dal, anything you're doing?
Seeing Duren come back. Is it dead?
The ceiling's leaking.
The ceiling is leaking.
But yes, he's dead.
I have enough speed to get me to the door. Can I take a look in?
Sure, you head up in that direction. You look in. This is a constructed hallway, flagstone floor, good stone walls, stairway that would lead up to the first floor area of the tower. But as Duren pointed out, there's some drips and droplets of mud that have hit the ground just over there that are too fresh, too new, and too out of place.
Okay. Can I pull my piece of the rod out? Am I getting any directional vibes of which way to go?
So you're still getting the vibe similar to what you had from the tree, because this red radiance is being pulled from the rod's power. It's all over. You are effectively touching it, so it can't give you a direction.
Seeing Duren just back off, I'm just gonna stay up on the wall, and I'm gonna kind of try to stay out of sight.
Sounds good. As you're up there, Telovere, you're the one who gets to roll our d20 this time. Can I have a d20 from you?
Yay me.
Can I do a stealth check since I'm kind of hiding, or was my looking around the room my action?
Stealth check will work. You can do a stealth check.
So that was a
Televere's always
2.
clutch. Yeah, good roll.
Televere's got a good roll. It's a good roll. So Telovere, basically what that's telling me is they will be acting in appropriate turn order. So what you're able to see is that driplets of mud is moving slowly south. A drop falls near Duren, and they're settling in around this rubble-strewn area down here in the corner.
I'm going to whisper to Duren, I would back away from the corner as fast as possible. And then I'm going to follow my own example.
Can you just
And
spell it?
Who said that? I
back
can't
away
see it.
right there.
And I net 20 for my stealth check, so
Absolutely. You are part of the wall.
I'm hiding in the dark as much as I can.
I'm also bringing the ogre zombie down. He's sprinting his way down, so.
Sounds good. Montgomery, the ogre zombie is lumbering down the hall towards you. Things have gone somewhat quiet in the other room, though you've heard the conversation, and I would assume telepathy is up for you all at the moment. What are you doing?
15, 20, 25, 30. I guess I'll move right there and stand behind the pillar.
Sounds good. As you settle yourself in, coming down from above, summoned by our lovely chat, 2 more of the monsters that had somewhere else to be, but I like having them here now. Emerging from the wall. 2 massive beings of elemental earth. They close in on either side of Duren.
Casey's really mad at Duren.
I don't know what I ever did to Casey, but
Well, you're the only visible character. Basically, your opacity is the problem. And so
Likely story.
I'm like, I'm invisible.
you are invisible. The first thing they're going to do, though, is they're going to try and take hold of you. Each one will make a grapple check to grab an arm. Left side, right side. Please give me a strength athletics check. Your first one just needs to beat an 8. Your second one needs to beat a 19. The 8 is accomplished. How about the 19? The 19 is also accomplished. They're not able to grab hold of you, but they do slam you with their other fist, trying to loosen you up. 2 slams coming at you. Number 1. Number 2.
Nope.
Not even the 21?
21 doesn't hit you?
Nope. I'm at
Oh,
22, baby.
you're a monster.
Lord.
Fortune. Hidden away, you can see the walls themselves have grown angry with Duren. What are you doing?
Damn, Duren, you are very popular. I mean, we all
Keep
knew
your
that.
hands off me.
No, they can't. If you call those hands, I suppose. Yeah. No? Yeah, those are hands.
Would pause.
I can't quite see the hands, but it looks like they're hands. Let's just throw a psychic dagger and find out if I can even hit them with psychic energy. The 16 hit.
16 will not hit. And I would say,
I
yeah,
will
those
go
are
ahead and
handy.
expend. Yeah, I will
Yeah.
expend a psychic dice as the kind of psychic dagger goes around and just gives Duren a little hey Duren, as it kind of gets pulled around by my own energy. And where is that dice? Oh, it's not letting me click those ones. Okay, I'll just roll a d10. I think 25 will hit.
A 25 does convert that to a hit. Let me see some damage, please.
Okay. For this first one, I'm not going to use the sneak attack.
Okay. So,
11 psychic damage.
And that seems to work.
All right, then I will bonus action throw another one. This one
25.
I will use the sneak attack on.
Solid hit. And 44 damage there. Quickly
55
whittling away
total.
of the stone.
Just 2 quick little ones, and then backflip off onto this pillar and hide around it. Not actually hiding, but
Yep, duck
positioning
behind it,
myself,
but not hidden at the moment.
Yep.
Duren, as the elementals try to escort you into the dirt, what are you doing?
I'm gonna thunderclap him. So I need a Constitution 17 saving throw from them.
Sounds
Or
good.
they'll take 11 damage. That's what I like to see.
They will take 22 damage. They are vulnerable to thunder.
Oh, very nice.
Duren, anything else?
Nope.
Las-Dal. Hidden in the corner,
Seeing-
elemental just looming beside you. What are you up to?
Seeing that, I'm actually gonna get within 5 feet of the one above Duren here,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna thunderclap him. Constitution 18.
Can do. From your angle, no good way to catch them both without hitting Duren as well. So,
This is only a 5 foot. Thunderclap
only
is
5
5
foot.
foot.
Okay, got it. Con 18, it fail.
So that's gonna be 10 thunder.
10 becomes 20. Good hits.
And
Telovere.
then, yep,
Whoop.
that's it.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Ogre Zombie is going to. Oh well. I would if I could get him through the door. I think it may be closed.
He's just trying to squeeze himself down a big hall, and he's a little hole, and he's a big guy.
He's a tiny little fella. He's just gonna move right there because that's as far as I can take him.
Mm-hmm.
And then I am going to cast. Oh, sure. We'll cast Toll of the Dead on this one.
Sounds good. Wisdom saving
I
throw
need
up
a-
here.
Yep, 16.
16.
That is a fail.
That is a fail, and that is not rolled damage yet.
That's a fat 11 damage.
Excellent 11 damage. Thank you much. DM Jeremy,
I do my
thanks for the
best.
raid there. Happy to see you. Party is working their way through some wandering encounters sponsored by our lovely chat. The alarm has gone out through the Vault of Three Moons on Kryn, and just everybody's coming down to the dungeon for a party. They're managing, though. And now, Montgomery, what are you doing to help Duren not get pulled into the earth by these two elementals?
I guess that one elemental I could see, I'm gonna hit him with the Sacred Flame.
Can do. Dance, elemental, dance. No dance.
They
20.
don't look very dexterous.
Not the most dancy. Montgomery, anything else?
Let's maneuver a little bit. Oh, there's the other one, huh?
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I like being right back where I was.
You got it. As that all happens, Las-Dal, I'm sorry, but you look easier to hit, and you did throw thunder, and the elementals hate that.
And I'm 5 feet away.
This one
So,
is
yeah.
going to swing around. It's phasing its way through the stone
Oh,
pillars.
shit.
They close in on you on either side. We've got 4 slam attacks coming in on Las-Dal. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoa.
Shit.
Ow, this
Everything-
is bad. Hang on. Let's see. 37. Fuck. Yeah, I'm down.
All right, where did you go down at?
Hey, the third one, 37 plus 17. Yeah, the third one puts me down, and then
And
the
the-
last one would be I'm down, so you probably crit on that hit. So
Yep.
yeah.
But that'll be 2 on the death fails. So Las-Dal is down with 2 death fails.
Bro, now I gotta.
As we head over to Fortune. Fortune hiding up top. You see Las-Dal just go down under a pile of rubble. What are we doing?
Actually, Casey,
Yep.
I was 5 feet up in the air.
These are big creatures. That is no issue
Okay.
at all for them.
No, 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 no.
It's just like
me,
bop, 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 bop.
me falling after I go unconscious.
You were only 5 feet up in the air,
Yeah.
so that would
That's
be
not enough to
fine.
take
That's not
damage.
enough to take damage.
Oh,
I
that's
do.
right, it's 10 feet.
Yeah,
My bad.
10 feet. I appreciate the honesty, but the good news is the math fell in your favor there.
Yeah. 10 feet is the D6 roll. That's right.
Yep. Fortune, though, what you doing?
Fortune is going to basically kind of hop between the pillars and the wall over to Las-Dal and administer a potion of greater healing.
Just pouring it
I
down
have
from
one
over him?
left after this. Pretty much just like sliding in there, almost trying to be quiet in that moment where things turn away after something's been hit and they know there's other targets, but just like shove it
Sounds
down
good.
his throat and pour it in.
Potion of greater healing deployed. 4d4 plus 4, I think. Yep. 13 points.
to Las-Dal.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm going to bonus action throw my dagger to teleport out of this spot.
That seems like a good idea.
Get out of here, Las-Dal. I am.
Time to go.
Roll to the-
Yup. With that, Duren, what are we doing?
20 feet. Not ideal.
Oh, I forgot that I had that. Yeah.
For your knowledge, Casey, I've essentially teleported onto the side facing the elementals on this pillar, still about like 10 feet up here.
You really
yeah,
are living the
I'm
Tabaxi dream.
pretty-
You're just like cat trees everywhere.
Scratching posts galore.
Man, I forgot I had shatter. I shouldn't have come up here. I'm just gonna thunderclap again.
Thunderclap again. Con saves correct.
Yeah,
All right.
17.
17, 1 and 2.
Okay, so the first one makes it.
First one makes it, second one fails. Wait, which one did you just do?
Thunderclap. Oh, hold on, I clicked the wrong.
I'm confused.
You're
You
using
did
the you're
you
using
clicked
the
Thunderwave.
yeah.
I clicked Thunderwave on
Okay.
accident.
The Thunderclap is the cantrip, which is 5 feet away. The Thunderwave is a 15-foot cone, and there's a big difference between the two.
Yeah. The other one would hit Las-Dal, and that was what I got confused about. But we're good.
Yeah, I'm trying to kill him.
Yeah, everybody wants to at least once. But Las-Dal, it is now your turn. You are conscious but prone, 13 hit points, and surrounded by angry elementals of rock. What are we doing?
How hardy are they both looking?
A lot of quartz and granite in there.
All right.
So descriptive.
Yeah.
No blood to bleed in these guys.
So if I'm laying down,
Uh-huh.
the cube, would that be going up at an angle then?
You can
Or
put
would
a
it just
cube in
go-
3-dimensional space as long as you don't make me do too much math. What are we trying to do?
So I'm just trying to angle a thunder wave into these guys' faces, not hitting Duren.
Yes, you can do that.
Since I'm already laying down, I just grab my Yarting and I just slam the cords, and yes, I send a thunder wave at 4th level into these guys.
Ooh, okay.
And it's
And-
gonna be a Constitution 18.
Con 18s. I got 1 and 2. 1 pass, 1 fail.
So it's gonna be
14
damage. The one that failed gets pushed back.
All right, so hang on. My pass is... so there's no real back in this case. You just kind of pop them up in
Yeah.
the air for a second.
Yeah.
But not enough to do them significant harm there. Probably bounce him off of Duren a little bit too. But after that shuffle around, they are both still extant, but they are both much more sandstone-ish now.
All right, I am going to stand up and I'm going to drink my last superior healing potion.
All right. Telovere, what are we doing?
Well, you said they look sandstone-ish, and I've never been one to try and preserve spell slots, so I'll cast Lightning Bolt at 5th level, straight down the middle.
Oh, threading the needle. That'll hit them both. Lightning
it
bolt
will.
is Dexy checks.
Yes, it is.
All right.
I'm kind of relying that these guys don't have good dexterity.
They do not so much. 1, 2.
Oh, you gotta be kidding
Oh
me.
damn.
1 will pass. 23.
Oh, that's my healing.
Oh, that's the healing. Where's my lightning bolt at?
You gotta. I am going to cast it now.
Yep. Okay.
22. So close.
Only off by 1.
Not
So that will
For the second of the 23.
crumble this one. That will have this one still there.
Okay. And then I am going to send my ogre up. Right
Ogre
there.
up.
And he's gonna smack him right in the nose.
You got it. An ogre is actually quite big, occupying about this amount of area. And 11, however, I don't think will do.
Ah, well, I tried.
11s will not.
Bob is
Telovere,
doing his best.
he's a big guy.
Oh, and then I'm
He was
going
just
to,
hired.
Then I'm gonna do this. And hide right in that corner.
Montgomery, as the breeze goes past you, named Telovere. What are you up to?
I'm gonna use another Sacred Flame.
Sacred Flame can do. Earth Elemental Dex check. A 9 is not going to do it, and an 18 was 2 more points than you needed. Elemental goes
Nice.
down.
Nice.
Nice one, Montgomery.
Well done. Again, the party's activities seem to be putting the dungeon on high alert, but things have calmed down once more. The room you're in has a doorway headed off to the north. You saw the necromancer was trying to make their way back up those stairs. They must have come down not long ago. What are we doing from
Well,
here?
do we want to check out the rest of the level here before we
Yeah,
go
I want to check
up?
out the rooms with the big doors.
I want to check out the prison to see if there's anyone else being kept up there, or any information that or items that might be of use.
Can do. Are we
When I go over
splitting
here, I
the
want
party?
to step on one of the eye stalks.
No,
Pop.
I'm gonna go kick the necromancer in the ribs a couple times. I know he's dead, but it's just to make me feel better. And then I'm
Hey,
gonna,
I
can
I'm
you
left
gonna
it
kick
for
take.
you if you want to raise them.
No, then I'm gonna take anything he's got in his pockets.
I would say if you're
Yeah.
not looting them, I'm looting them.
Oh no, I'm looting them. Are you kidding me?
You find
Why
So
a
we'll see if he
one
has a
way-
key.
The one way necromancers get better stuff is by killing other necromancers. I would be a fool to not honor this time ward tradition.
It seems reasonable.
Yeah.
You are able to gather the Necromancer's spellbook. We'll go into that a little bit later. No other real important equipment on them. Additional arcane pouches, etc. And plenty of bits of things.
I'm taking his head with me.
Okay.
Does anyone
I'm gonna
lock that
I'm gonna
door on the
turn
way
him-
down?
I'm gonna turn him into a talking head, y'all. I'm gonna
Nice.
make him listen to the most inane things. He is going to be my rubber duck.
So he's gonna just join the party, is what you're saying.
Yeah,
You're,
basically.
you're turning into a
Well, you're
Lotar.
gonna
Doesn't
tie him to
Lotar
my-
have one of those?
He's got two, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, but unlike his, mine can talk.
Duren, as you
Well,
head
I'm not convinced Lothar doesn't hear it.
Duren, as you head in the direction of the Beholder zombie, you enter a curved hallway. The curved hallway has several large, round metal doors, one of which is open. This one, the second one, and it looks as though the beholder had come out of that. The others are currently closed, including the one that you are standing in front of.
Okay. So I'm gonna come over here then. Anything in here?
As you
I
look
know.
into
Turn
that
for now,
room, nothing but some scraps of dead flesh that must have fallen off the zombie as it waited in this room.
Jerky.
Yeah, a little jerky. Fortune, what are you doing over there?
I decided I'm gonna follow Duren for now. And this locked door has instinctively piqued my interest.
Oh,
Or picked it.
picked and picked. As you do so, could I have a DC 17 intelligence investigation check?
Yes, absolutely. Investigation. Not bad. Not quite there, so I will expend another psychic die. And I don't think I can fail it here, but let's see how well we do. 19.
A 19.
Let me
Looking
update
at this
those.
door, it tells you two things very plainly. I am locked and I am trapped.
I think this is the first trap door that we've actually had.
No,
And there's just
you missed. There was the one outside.
First,
was
first one
did
you're
y'all have another
conscious
trap
for.
door earlier?
Yeah.
Oh, that must have been when I was with Riffle. Oh, wow. You guys should have called me in there. Why didn't you get me over to help out with that door?
All of a sudden, you
but it-
feel a piece of metal ting off the back of your head as I'm tossing my lockpick at you.
Every time we've met a locked door, Fortune has been nowhere to be found. It's happened to us back in the Underdark too.
Fortune, is that dexterity you picking the lock?
That's me catching the lock from
Okay.
Las-Dal. Thank you, Las-Dal.
Figure you need a good set of tools there.
Or this is me disabling, or ideally disarming the trap first,
Sounds good.
if I can. I do not want to pick the lock first. I want to disarm the trap first.
All right.
Are you sure about that?
Oh, come
Are
on,
you-
live a little.
Are you happy with a 25?
Okay?
I think so.
Right. Can I get
All right,
A
if it's a
dexterity
failure, I
saving
can
throw.
roll my psychic die.
Can I get a dexterity saving throw from Fortune and Montgomery? There was no right answer for the number because you picked the wrong skill. Magic was required to disable this particular
Okay.
trap. And a blossom of fire, 20 foot in radius, expands out. DC 17 dexterity saving throw. Fortune and Montgomery, or please take 16 points of damage if you fail, half if you save.
I have evasion, so Fortune just kind of flips over it and sees Montgomery and says, Montgomery, get out of the way! It was magic!
Whoa.
Full force hits Montgomery.
Montgomery,
Fortune gets out of the way and just a torrent of fire goes where he was and slams into Montgomery.
however, you did successfully open the vault door. Looking inside, once the fire has died down, you can see that the vault contains roughly 1,900 gold coins, 10 gems worth about 100 apiece, and 6 paintings of various things, each worth about 250. So, a fair bit of coinage and riches.
That'll pay
in
for my
there.
crystal longsword.
It could pay for a crystal
It'll pay
longsword.
for Montgomery's medical bills.
I was just thinking that.
It's my fault. Sorry about that, Montgomery. I did not realize it was magical. I got very excited that there was a locked door that was also trapped.
Oh, it also will help pay the damages that were done for Montgomery from his letter.
Well,
let's not talk about
we're
that.
not dealing. Yeah, we're not dealing with that right now. We need the money for our lives. I will go ahead and add this to my stuff for now, and we can deal with it later.
Why does it feel like later will never come?
Fortune would never like rob any of you blind. That's not the type of person he is.
There was a weird
Not
roboting going on
purposely.
there. Was that other people hear that?
Am I roboting?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
he's
you're,
definitely in
Okay.
robot
starting
mode.
to.
What did anyone tell me?
It
It
just
started.
It just
It just started.
It was pretty funny to listen to, though.
It was.
Even live.
Before I go away, do you need anything else on me in this moment while I fix this?
Okay. It just kicked in. But as that all happened, what else are other people doing?
I'm looking at Telovere like, I think we need to go check on them.
Televere's gonna look back and go, eh.
Yeah,
I don't
mean, you
hear
got
any screaming.
no screaming.
We'll go to this one. Does this one seem locked too?
It does seem locked.
Hey, Montgomery, take a look at this.
what do you want me to look at?
This locked door, I bet you it's magic.
Big round metal vault type door.
Yeah, it could be magic. Yeah.
Could be.
Well, can you check it out? I want to try to get in here.
Well, if you go grab the door, that should tell us.
That's funny.
All right. Cast detect magic.
A little bit of time passes. No magic detected on the doors.
There's no magic here.
I'll pick it.
Sure.
Well, I'm gonna step over here then while you're messing with it.
I'm 50 feet away, guaranteed.
Eventually,
Investigate to make sure it's not trapped before you open.
that door will
I did
open.
not open that.
No, that was me. The door will open. I can fast forward this one. The chamber is empty. No trap. Not even a particularly difficult lock on this one.
Boring.
Boring.
Can I look into it a bit further to see if there's any way, like secret passages up or down from this place?
Go ahead and give an investigation.
I would say, can I walk through these vaults and see if there's like a hidden wall, hidden safe, hidden doorway?
Sure. So these are definitely secured areas. Even with the cataclysm, the damage that they suffered in here was fairly minor. There's a little bit of rubble. Based on the amount of treasure that was in the first one, it wasn't really full to overflowing. So there's probably not need for this one to have treasure in it. So
Okay.
for future treasure holding purposes. No secret doors or other exits detected so far.
I'd love to find a way upstairs that doesn't go up the stairs where the necromancer just came down, the elementals just came down. Has it been like this the whole time? Just waves of enemies coming in at you?
Bro, you don't even know.
No, that's why I'm asking.
It's been awful.
Oh, go back to your hand slappy game you were playing with Riffle.
How dare you?
Mark,
Just start going through all the stuff I took from Riffle.
Yeah, you pack ratted yourselves up playing Kender Swap. But Montgomery, as you're moving to the north here, you can feel that the temperature has dropped a few degrees moving in this direction. Colder than it should be with as deep as you are underground.
Ooh, it definitely feels colder over here, guys. I'm gonna detect magic on this door that I can see.
No magic found on either of the two doors you can see.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was gonna check it next. Well, there's no magic on these doors, guys.
Ooh, that one at north. Somebody flooded that toilet.
Checking door for trap.
Sure. No trap found on either door.
All right. Last thing, is it locked?
It is both locked.
Telovere and his crew decide to take a very wise step backwards by about 20 feet.
I checked for traps first. Come on now.
You're like, it is locked.
Fortune, you mind if I give this one a try? I don't want to get too rusty. I'm gonna pick the lock.
Little sleight of hand check, sure. Or lock picking
I
tools, but sleight of hand, either way.
I do have. Yeah, I do have proficiency with them, so yeah, it's gonna be. That's a horrible roll.
That will not do. Maybe you've got like little tiny
Maybe it
lockpicks
is,
for delicate
Fortune.
stuff. This is like a big honking door.
I was gonna say, can I give you the help action by yelling, "Pick the lock well"?
Sure. There you go. Help action.
You want to get? I gave you the piece I need. Can I get that back?
I'd throw back the lockpick that I used from you earlier. Great idea.
The skeleton key tool. Absolutely. Go ahead. Give that another roll there.
How about a nat 20?
Oh, yeah, that'll work. That will open up. As it does, you are able to see in here, heaped on the vault's floor, is a pile of leather armor, a potion of greater healing, a spell scroll of stone skin, and a brilliant blue cloak emblazoned with the holy symbol of Habakkuk. Very similar to the cloak that Rithel wears.
Montgomery, do you want to take a look? Can you still see? Or no, you can't identify, can you?
I could if we're done detecting magic.
The potion
guess let's-
shows magic. The spell scroll is a magic spell scroll. The cloak does not have any magic to it, nor does the leather armor.
Yep. So it's just the scroll and the potion.
I would take the cloak, even though it's not magical, but just part of the camaraderie with my new friend.
Sure. A lot of dog fur on this cloak. Wolf fur.
Oh, this might have been I'm Valendar.
Valendar, you got it.
I will return this to Valendar then. Put it away.
You don't mind if I grab that greater healing potion?
No, I don't have a problem with it.
As eventually the party's attention turns to that last door to the north, there's a little bit of liquid that has seeped out from the base of that large metallic door. It looks as though it's just on the edge of freezing where it touches the door, but melted as it moves out. That door must be quite cold.
But it's not magical.
It is not magical.
Well, Fortune, thank you for volunteering. Good luck.
Oh, is that one locked as well?
It is locked.
I don't know. I'm not touching it.
Yeah, I guess I'll grab the lucky lockpick from Las-Dal that we now share.
Sure.
So I'm gonna unlock the door, but not open it immediately.
Yeah, sounds good. So you step up, you get close, get your fingers ready. You go to give me a DC 12 Constitution saving throw, please.
I knew it was coming.
It's only a 12.
Yeah, it's not too bad of a, and a 13. So
You will take 8 points of cold
Ow.
damage as your fingers, anything that even comes close to this door, just immediately frost freezes to it.
I immediately shoot a look to Telovere. I can't pick this one; it's too cold.
I didn't know it was going to do that. How was I supposed to know? I'm all the way over here.
You want to send something to break the door in?
Anyone got something resistant to cold? They could probably get close to it.
I think you could spare one of your friends.
Or I can't make a lockpicking attempt as part of having suffered that failure already, can I?
No. This would be you.
Okay.
You basically got up to it, and then that it hit you like how cold it was. If you wish to try and force your way through it and intentionally manipulate that at close range, like you would need to do a lockpick, you can. But your initial reaction was to jerk away.
I feel like that'd be just failing the save on purpose.
It would be
would
leaning
committing
into
to
the
that,
burn.
which I'm not doing, and let me remember to do my damage to myself. Would
Oh.
you?
Telovere, which one of your friends do you think would be the most
Expendable?
expendable
the-
at this moment?
It'll be the ogre. I'll go call Bob.
Could I try something real quick here? I would like to try and make an intelligence check, just flat intelligence, so it's not going to have my ceiling of or floor of 10 or anything, to see if I can kind of use my psychic powers to try and do it just a slight distance away instead. So just kind of like try to use the psychic energy that I generally use anyways to pick the lock a shorter distance away.
Do you have telekinesis, mage hand, anything that can actually manipulate with your mind, or is this your just really trying something new?
Yeah, really just trying something new. Though I might. Does anyone have a mage hand they could lend me?
Telovere is gonna
Yeah, what do you
cast
want it
Mage
to do?
Hand,
All
and he's gonna
What?
slap
You took
Fortune
Mage
across the
Hand?
face.
You took that classic wizard spell?
I did indeed.
All right, Fortune, can we start with an Arcana as I guess fingers to head and will your lockpicks to move? Stranger things have happened on a 20.
I'm kind of thinking of it like throwing the psychic daggers, but almost throwing them as the lockpicks. Okay, that's an 11.
You like maybe with a lot of practice, but probably not in this particular situation.
I'm going to push it because I want to.
Okay.
Which is how you should. Can I use my psychic neck, the ability that lets me, if I fail an ability check?
Sure. I'm not going to stop you from throwing good money after bad.
I think it's funnier that we're all sitting here watching this.
Yeah, I just Fortune has had an idea and he wants to see it through.
Why do wave after wave of enemies keep coming after us? Because we sit here and try and lockpick with our minds.
So it's a dirty 20.
It's a dirty 20. A dirty 20 will get you there. So it's taking too long. You should not be doing this. But very slowly, one dagger at a time, he's throwing little psychic darts in and knocking up the pins, and eventually it lets go. The door is currently unlocked but closed.
Montgomery, if you wouldn't mind using your mage hand. As I feline agility across the floor.
Yeah, I don't know if that's going to be able to move that door, but we'll try it.
You can try the handle.
Again, it'll take a couple of efforts, so you probably have to sit there like rocking the door a little bit to build up speed, and then eventually it'll swing open. Inside, what you're able to see is fuzzy brown mold covers the area like carpeting. A pile of rubble slopes upward to form a rough stairway in the northern side of the room. We want that open. There's a pool of water or a stream of water that's been coming down those stairs, but it is, again, just on the edge of freezing. You can see it is frost-lined, moving slowly, little ice crystals falling down, but that's what's pooled up at the base of the circular door. So it's probably 3 to 4 inches depth inside, just up to the bottom of that door's circle before it was leaking its way out again.
Have we heard, or have I heard of this type of mold before?
I don't know. How about a nature and arcana check?
As we stand there, Telovere is gonna look to the others and go, Does the brown fuzz remind you have all of anyone else that I can't quite put my
It
finger on?
looks like Lotar's here.
Loktar?
But there's no
I got
glitter.
one story.
There's no
Lotar.
The
glitter.
frozen Loktar.
So, in your research, you've probably heard of brown mold. It is a almost magical, but not quite growth. It feeds on heat, growing aggressively anytime exposed to fire or flame. It chills the air down to a freezing temperature and has been known to suck the life heat out of any creatures that get close to it. It is right up to the edge of the door, so likely the mold is what caused the frosty damage to Fortune's fingies.
I think we might want to not deal with.
Has anybody got a shovel?
It's not going to be good for us if we handle it.
That's
It
why I want the shovel.
will actually take heat from you and kill you.
Really?
So does anybody have a shovel?
Fire is a very bad idea. I'm looking at Montgomery on this one.
Yeah, I'm being quiet.
No,
Let's just close this door.
You're the resident fireball
No,
guy.
no.
so
Hold
fine.
on. Before anyone closes the door, does anyone have a vial?
Oh God.
I
For
mean,
no particular reason.
some of you have recently
absolutely-
drank potions of healing, so there are vials about.
Yeah,
Nope.
I have
No vials
one,
here.
but I don't. I've heard stories from a mage friend about this. I don't want to transport it if this is what they told me about.
But imagine this. It would be funny.
It would be funny.
And that's it.
Where are you planning on using this?
Oh, I have no idea. I just want to take it with us because I think it'd be funny.
Especially if we threw some fire on it.
Yeah, exactly. I'll heat it up. Put it over in a limbic, see what happens.
You could use it as a bomb, throw it at something, hit the vial with fire, and cover them in growing brown mold. Sounds a horrible way to die. I
That
kind of regret
is
suggesting that.
actually interesting and horrible, and
Exactly what I was thinking, actually. I can't even lie.
I
Well done, Fortune.
kind-
I'm proud of you. I'm really rubbing off on you, and I'm very, very happy to see that.
I actually wanted to give.
Kind of hate it.
I actually wanted to give Telovere my empty potion bottle now, just because of that.
Listen.
I
we
hand
have
you
we
my
have
empty
mage
bottle.
hands, right?
I hand you my empty bottle.
I'm gonna take the bottle and just kind of scrape some of it up with the mage hand.
Sure, your mage hand floats over, scrapes a bunch of mold into the bottle.
Okay, there we go. That's it. See?
And then let's close that door behind us, probably, just so if our companions take over this place, they don't have to deal with that right away. They
Oh,
don't
yes,
come
you're
down to
right.
this
Yeah.
floor.
You're right, Fortune. Go right ahead. Close the door.
No, your mage hand will do it. I'll hold on to the vial for a second. No, I won't.
My mage hand is too busy holding onto the vial. I'm sure you're more than capable of doing it. Don't worry.
All right, wait,
Fortune
okay.
just slinks
So,
away.
the mold has been put into the bottle. The mage hand is holding the bottle.
Mhm.
And then where is the bottle and the mage hand going?
Oh, it's just gonna float along with us.
Okay. It's just going to float along with you. And mage hand is a duration of 1 minute. So in 1 minute, it's going to drop.
Yeah.
Or something's
I
going to
didn't
happen.
say it was a good plan. I'm just
Okay.
doing what would be
Right.
be in character, you know.
Got it.
Oh, I thought you had a plan to put it somewhere for a little bit and then use it later.
I'm sorry. Do you want me to put the ticking time bomb of ice and cold into my backpack or something? I think not.
Fortune
have
will
to put
take a
clothes
small
in there?
pouch, tie it to a stick,
Okay.
and then hold the stick out, and then kind of vagabond it far away for in behind for now.
Okay. So Fortune pats about himself, and he pulls out a stick with a fork shape on the end, and it's got a little sling of metal in between. You stole it from Riffle a while back. He called it something like a
Yes.
hoopak. And so you take that and hold that out. You've now got a potion bottle full of brown mold in a staff sling hoopak, favored Kender weapon, and
Maybe like this.
kind of held out like that. Okay. And so you're gonna walk like this the whole time with a 5-foot stick out like that.
Just for now.
Okay, just for now. All right, so
Worst
that
case, I might put it down somewhere, and we have to deal with that then.
Oh, wait a second, Fortune. Let me see that, and I'm gonna walk over to Bob, and I'm just gonna stick it in Bob. There we go.
That works.
Bob's got plenty of open wounds on him. It's not like it'll do him any damage. What's a little bit of stick in them?
Oh, he could also hold it. You don't have to put it inside of him.
And you're gonna see
you
the
have made a
gears
statement
grinding
that
in
I don't
Telovere's
think is
head.
true. Hang on 1 second.
I
Hey,
He's too dumb to hold it.
an ogre zombie does in fact have wounds in him.
Yes, he does, but he does not have immunity to cold. So you stick it in Bob, and then he just turns into a slow ice cube, and in a few seconds you have a huge frozen ogre zombie.
Oh no.
A dead, huge frozen ogre zombie.
Oh, Bob, you were good for the all of 10 minutes that I had you.
Yeah.
Can anyone shape stone? Can we just put a wall here and never speak of it again?
I think that's where we'll close out this evening's session. With Bob the frozen ogre zombie standing there, the party talking about once again hiding their war crimes. And
I do have stone shape.
I thought someone did.
and we will pick back up, having called out that there are 3 options to move to the upper levels. The behind the brown mold, there is a staircase with the waterfall on it. The staircase that the necromancer came down, and in the northeast corner near that hall where all the zombies and skeletons came from, there is a spiral staircase that we'll talk about there. So that'll give the party a little time to think about, do we want to go northwest, southeast, or northeast up the stairs to investigate first? We'll pick back up with that one come next week, and that'll give me a little time to catch myself up from all the stuff that got pulled down from upstairs already. Based on what you fought, you think you've already pulled down the stuff that would have been in the southeast, because that's where the necromancer came down from, as well as the elementals in that direction. So as far as paths that you have semi-cleared, you've already started on that one due to our good friends in chat.
Hey, can I just say? Oh, go ahead.
I'm gonna help you with your decision making. I am stone shaping this doorway shut. I'm using a charge off the leer, and I am not opening this up to anyone else again.
The brown mold has been
Oh.
secured.
Could we have just built a path up with that though? Okay. What I was gonna say, I'm definitely not mad at having an MMO pulling a dungeon room by room experience with this. It is fun.
Parade.
Excellent. So thanks everybody for hanging out. We'll be back next week. I think we will be full strength at that point. We might be giving someone wedding congratulations in the near future. I forget who said when on that one, but we'll figure that one out as we go. If you happen to be getting married in the near future, congratulations. If not, also congratulations. But
Yep.
from there, We've been 20 Cents Every Story. Thanks for coming to hang out. If you like what we do, come hit up the Discord. Alex, if you happen to be listening along, we got a couple of folks, and we'd be happy to send along a raid to folks. And I will try and figure those buttons out as we go here. I think it's raid browser. Nope, did it wrong. It's a front slash. There we go. Let's see who we got out there. Havoc RPG. It looks like they're doing some Shadow of the Dragon Queen kind of stuff. Let's go over and say hi to them. Talk to everybody later. Thanks for having a great night.
Easy, y'all.
Adios.
Ba-dum-bum.